watch anime porn?
No.
It's like,
I love both those, right? No.
it's so lad. I've seen it. Like I haven't watched it. In
Yeah,
depth.
shut up. You watch it all the time.
The cocks are so detailed. It's so funny.
Yeah. No, anime, let me see. What have I been watching? Castlevania. Have you ever seen Castlevania? It's one of my... it's like all about Dracula. Very, very, very good. Fucking epic animation. It's a Netflix original. And then what else? I'm watching Evangelion.
Man, the only anime I watch is Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Which one's the Catholics are the Protestants say Z?
No, I don't think. I just say that to annoy people.
No, but I know Protestants say
No,
itch.
you're hitch and itch.
Yeah, hitch and itch. I remember like in Maree that used to be, there was like wee gangs of Protestants. Like there was the hooligan gangs of Catholics and the hooligan gangs of Protestants of kids. And they like we're all under 10, so nobody knew what the fuck they were talking about. But they'd come up to you and be like, "Do you say hitch or itch?" And you'd be like, "I say itch, man."
My dad.
Don't steal my lunch money.
I can remember when we were learning like the alphabet and like P1 and all that there. My dad was like, "It's itch." So I went in.
You like how's your room? It's itch, son.
No.
Don't let them tell you anything different.
I think it was the only time my dad ever helped me with my homework. Just to do that, and then went on to primary school and I said it, and my teacher was like, "It's hitch." If you're mad,
You disgusting little half blood.
But
We're only talking to the half of you that's Catholic.
my dad,
Dirty Protestant in you.
my dad tried to just get that going, just start around in primary school.
That was his entire contribution. He's like, I totally raised him. I told him it was itch, not hitch.
Yeah, no,
I wonder what that's about. Which makes more sense, hitch or itch?
I think in England they say itch.
Do you know, both are made up.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, it's just letters.
It's all just sounds, man, that don't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? But hitch is better. If we're gonna be serious about it, hitch is much better.
But yeah, that's it. My dad would like chime in like those wee things just to try and stir the pot in Catholic primary school.
What is the differences between Catholics and Protestants?
I don't even really nothing really.
Yeah, like what the fuck is the actual difference? I know Protestants Catholics believe that Maree was like an Avenger or something. Or she had superpowers, you know what I mean?
She's an Avenger.
Yeah, that's her superpowers. Like it's arguably the worst superpower. I can get pregnant for no reason. For no reason.
It's the most inconvenient superpower.
Yeah, you're like, oh Jesus. What should we call it? Captain Prego. And then Protestants believe that she had sex.
I don't know. That's something like they're more or less the exact same to me.
Well, I know Catholics, we like our pageantry in the Mass. We like statues of Jesus, white Jesus. It's got to be white. It's got to be white Jesus. Can you imagine Maree just chucked up black Jesus one day? And everyone was like, I don't want to sound racist, but is that Jesus black? I want to get ripped Jesus.
Yeah, Jack Jesus.
Can we get Korean Jesus in Maree Church? Let's start a petition. Maybe people will actually go. Nobody goes anymore.
Korean Jesus in Maree Church.
Korean Jesus has been hitting the gym like.
Korean, like what is that? Like a fucking 18-pack Jesus has right there?
Jesus Christ, like he is jacked.
Don't mess with Korean Jesus. He's got 8. Look, Jesus Christ. Literally. This is a statue of Jesus in Korea. I love how that's like a genuine statue of Jesus there. Do you know what though? In their like culture isn't being manly really.
Well, no,
it's really loved. So they're like, well, our leader has to be a fucking jacked guy.
What was it?
Jesus, that'd
be great for a gym, just called the church.
Yep.
Yeah, and
the
just
church.
Have jacked Korean Jesus.
Preacher curls. I fucking to the altar of gains. To be fair, lad, if that was Jesus.
Altar of Gains, lad.
That sounds pretty bad. That sounds like a heavy metal album.
Yeah.
Welcome to the altar of gains. I made it sound gay.
Yeah.
I made it cringy. I want to get more into the difference between Catholics and Protestants, though, because I'm actually going to educate myself here because I don't know.
Oh, lad, I don't really know anything.
Also, well, this is perfect. We can learn.
Right, well, we intro.
Also, introduce the episode. This is episode fucking 9. Right? What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
I sounded not enthusiastic. Yeah. This is freaking episode
9.
9.
That's as Hitler would say.
What
9.
did I say? Don't say that, Arn.
We're off to a good start.
Episode
9.
Stop it. Yeah, as that comes up, it'd be fun if just a picture of Hitler popping up saying episode 9.
Oh, lad. Oh, we should get one of those speeches on there.
No. It's just so random. Oh, well, we could be like, let's
put that picture of me. Put that picture of me.
at the Hitler rally.
Yeah.
Did you see the AI translated Hitler speeches?
No.
So like somebody put like, you know, you can do like the voice changing, like they've done it for like movies and stuff now, where they can like dub the same video with like the audio.
Yes.
In English.
Yeah.
So like they translated Hitler's speeches into English.
Right.
It's fucking mad, like, because it's the same kind of tonality and like. You
But
know,
with, do you think we'd be in trouble if we played a Hitler speech translated to English on this? It might be bad.
I don't think it's recommended. Let's not. Let's stay away from that.
Well, let people go and look that one up
Yeah,
themselves.
you just
God
can look
damn it,
at
I
it
really
up
wanna see
yourself.
that.
Sure, there was like who was your boy? I learned this from Peaky Blinders, by the way. There was basically one of the English parties, I think his name's like Oswald something. Mm-hmm. He was basically like a Hitler. If he had got on the power, he was like big mates with the Fuhrer.
Oh, fuck. Around that time.
What was his name? What's
The thing about Hitler was he was actually
Oswald Mosley, I think it was.
Oswald
Gilter.
Glitter.
Mosley.
Yeah. He was
Sir Oswald Mosley, 6th Baronet,
he was like a big Hitler fan.
British
And
version of fascist.
we were this close.
Yeah.
We were
Fascism.
Fascism.
the what?
A fascist.
A fascist? That goddamn fascist party.
The face.
We were like this close to
face
being
of-
fascists. We would have been like Mussolini.
They would have
and
been
Hitler.
dressed amazingly. You got like who was it?
That's fashionista.
Who was it said that? They're like, God damn, the Nazis were evil, but damn, they looked sharp.
Yeah, Calvin
Their
Klein.
uniforms.
No, it wasn't Calvin Klein.
Who was there?
Who the fuck? What? Who's it?
Who made the Nazi uniforms, Peter?
It wasn't Calvin Klein. He was American.
Yeah.
I don't mean
Probably
shit.
Versace.
Google doesn't want to tell us.
Made by
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss.
In the 1930s, it produced uniforms for the SA, the SS, the Hitler Youth, the Postal Service, also evil, the National Railroad, and later, the Wehrmacht.
Wehrmacht.
The Wehrmacht. Oh, yeah.
Oh, ja.
Hugo, look at my new Hugo Boss uniform. I look very Stuttgart. I don't know what Stuttgart means.
Do you ever watch them videos? It's like some boys just taking a hand out of Germany. It's like talking to Japan. It's like, Japan, how did you...
I look very city in Germany. Stuttgart.
He was like, Japan, how did you sidestep the war? And it's like, all you have to do is like make cool anime and Pokemon. And that's it.
Yeah. It's like, damn it. Once
And
Japan made
everybody
Pokemon, everybody forgot everything he was ever did.
Everybody forgot their war crimes.
Yeah.
Look, Pokemon.
Is this the Smoothies clip?
The what?
There's the Smoothies clip where it's like the guy's like, we're gonna make juice, or the Japanese were like, we'll make juice, and then the Germans were like, oh yes, without the juice.
Oh, no.
Oh, I never seen that one.
I didn't see that. Like, what is it with you and getting rid of the juice? Extra juice?
But yeah, no, it's just some boy. It's some boy pretending to be German. It's like, okay, I get it, but how come Japan's always forgot about?
It's like,
Then it's
well,
like,
they made Pokemon,
then
dude.
everyone stares at Japan. They're like, Pokemon.
Yeah, made a Pokemon. Is that sounding Japanese? And then they're just like,
Oh, the
oh
Pokemon.
god, dude, this is going so downhill already. Do you know what they're like? See, I think that's such the greatest pose by the Japanese and the Chinese. They just go, it's just so chill.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Germany war crimes TikTok.
Japan? How did
Oh,
you
it's this guy. Well, one of these
I'm
guys.
pretty sure this is it.
Okay.
I don't.
the world to forget all your war crimes? Oh, you just have to distract them. Like, for example, we're really cute. We use anime, some pixelated stuff. That's exactly what we've been doing with our excellent German engineering and our automobiles. No, because cars still use gas, and you know Germany and gas, not the best connection. Maybe something a little more innocent, like food. Are there any cute foods that you guys like? I think I'm starting to get your point. What about smoothies? I love smoothies. Okay, we're on to something like a little cute German smoothie / juice bar. Nein, I hate these juice. Get rid of all the fiber.
Oh my God, dude.
Nutritional value fragen, glucose spike and dragon. We let our customers know that they will be getting good, clean smoothies and Nazi juice by naming our flagship store just that. Nazi juice. So we're not going to call it that. Let's just scrap the smoothie idea. There's got to be something even more innocent. Candy. German candy. There has to be some like good German sweets, right? Ah, yes, a German candy from the Vaterland. Our Vaterland sweets shall be called... I know what you're going to say. Yamate kudasai. Our sweets.
I didn't see that.
I never see that either.
Auschwitz.
We met a couple of people that were in Auschwitz.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, they
It's
were.
like I didn't know what you were going to say when you said we met a couple people.
No, like
Yeah.
mine. One of the they were like 90 when we met. Them.
Yeah, what was their names? Do you
I
remember?
can't mind their names.
They've got a YouTube documentary. So the place we worked, well, they may not be their documentary, but they're in a documentary. This couple that dated before Nazis took over, or like started putting the Jews in camps. So they got split into 2 different camps. They both escaped the camps, got married. Eventually, down the line, both their partners died, and then they found each other and got married, and now they're in this rich country club. We used to serve them all the time. Like, he was deaf, she was deaf. They always
They
sat
were
at
like 94 whenever I met
and
them.
they also sat at like the longest table at the 2 opposite ends. So the whole time they just couldn't hear each other. Serving them was hilarious. But yeah, they made it out of the fucking. I don't know what their names were.
I can't mind their names either. I think one of the woman, she had like her nostril was like real.
Yeah, it was like separated completely or something. That went up her nose.
It's like something like this. Well, I don't know. It probably is true. They said like they did some sort of experiment. Well, not experiment, but they did something to her.
Attacked her.
Like the nostril was fucking like way out or something like that.
Yeah, no, I remember it, but I can't remember what they were called. They were really nice.
Yeah, I can't mind their names either.
What were we? We were on something there that I wanted to go back to. I can't remember.
Brother Catholic Protestant?
Well, we learned some more about. I want to actually learn about Catholics and Protestants here. 'Cause you know what? I'm from here. I should probably know this. Right?
Well, my daddy says that he calls it Londonderry, but my mommy calls it Derry.
Does your dad does like call it London to just take a piss, doesn't he?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I think he's being
But he actually
genuine.
believes it, but he does it because he knows it. As a joke.
Oh, he says it to absolutely everybody, but he was driving a lorry down the Armagh one time, and he thought he was dropping something off on the Armagh City, but the boy goes, just drop it. I need you to drop it off at the house. So Dad told me, he was like, I fucking ended up in Crossmaglen, and the boy asked where I was from, and I had to say fucking Free Derry.
I'm from. The guy's probably like, all right, you can just say Derry, lad.
Like that.
I'm from Derry.
But Dad was like, I was not saying Londonderry there.
That's so funny, man. Like, see some of the road signs we have, and Derry's just scratched out. There was one, I think,
Even the new ones on the new motorway.
yeah, lad. There was one on the way to Maharaj, you know, at the Toon Bridge. I think it was there, where they had like literally cut the word Derry out of the sign. It was like some kind of fucking saw.
Just had London on it.
Aye.
Oh.
Or, sorry. They took out the word London out the sign. Because they kept like spraying over it, and then people kept taking it down. So they literally just cut the word London out of the sign.
I don't know if I'm making this up, but I'm pretty sure someone in the middle of Marfell town put up a Union Jack one time, and these boys came to the flagpole with a grinder and tried to cut the pole down.
I don't know.
Or else they
In the middle of Marfell, there's loads of Protestants
like
in
in the
Marfell.
roundabout. I'm pretty sure this happened. I don't know. Maybe they just took a ladder and took the flag down and recorded it, but I'm pretty sure they tried to cut the flagpole down.
That's hilarious. Just going the most awkward way about it.
But like in the busiest roundabout.
We'll blow it up with TNT, lads. Like, just take the flag down.
I don't know. Maybe I'm making it up, but someone's telling me that happened.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This is where we're at. So the comparison chart: Catholics and Protestants, place of worship, church, chapel, cathedral. Protestants, church and a place you wish, where you have the right atmosphere for worship. Catholics or cathedrals were built, still most used by Catholics. So Protestants can worship anywhere. Catholics have to specifically worship in a church. So that's one of the rules. Founder, Jesus Christ. Followed by Peter and the first pope. Then all popes following Peter. And then Protestants is Jesus Christ. Followed by Peter and Paul. And the rest of the disciples. Position of the Pope denied. So we're allowed a Protestant Pope.
No, they don't. They don't have a Pope. But the Protestant religion was only created in like 1600 by Martin Luther.
King?
No, it wasn't. It was Martin Luther. Just I think maybe it was called Martin Luther King, but I'm pretty sure it's just Martin Luther.
So
or like 1500 or 1600.
Peter.
It's Martin Luther.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there it is. 1517.
Protestant
History
Reformation began in 1517 with Martin Luther. See, that's your half Protestant coming out.
No, that's just I learned this in history. And
Resist it, Arn. Resist it.
We're a podcast for everyone.
No, I'm only joking.
It was a German monk.
Oh, it's a German monk, Martin Luther.
Pesky Germans at it again.
Yeah, goddamn Germans.
They're always doing something.
A German monk and university professor posted his 95-page thesis on the door of the castle church in Wittenberg. All right.
There you go.
Okay, so the Protestants don't like the Pope and eventually split off of the Catholic Church to attempt to reestablish the original church.
This is like the original Apple versus fucking Android.
Yeah, this is like Protestant versus Catholic, Apple versus Android,
but like
Mickey D's versus Burger King.
But like the Protestant religions, like you've got First Presbyterian, then you got like Church of Ireland and Church of England. No, like there's like
Henry VIII. He wanted to get more hoes.
Yeah,
So he was like, "Fuck this religion."
yeah. So there's actually like two different types of Protestant. You get First Presbyterians, where the boys go to the church and like suit and ties,
Yeah,
proper
so way too much
fancy
effort.
Sunday
I
best.
couldn't do it.
And I think Church of Ireland's like quite close to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Like there's not a wild piling between it, you know.
So I kind of like the idea of. I mean, like the Protestant. I feel like they've got the right idea with no Pope. Do you know what I mean? Because the Pope is like it's a weird. It's almost like you're worshiping somebody because like he's dressed in garbs. He's got a big golden throne and
Yeah, well they've got like different. I think they've like archbishops and all.
yeah, they have a whole tiered system.
Yeah.
But it's strange because like the whole religion itself seems to be away from what the actual like teachings of Jesus was. Do you know what I mean? Because he's like no false idols. Celebrities are our modern day false idols, our golden cows.
Here's a good thing what you can do. See if you're like a really rich Protestant.
Yeah.
You can start your own church, and basically
Just make one up.
Well, it's a part of the Presbyterian Church, and you see your members like you can pay off their debt, but they have to pay you like 20% of their wage for the rest of their life.
Protestant sounds way better than Catholics.
That's what all them church like. There's that big one at Balm, you know.
Some of them clubhouses.
Oh, the
Something pastures.
green pastures.
Yeah, that's like what your man's from Right Bus has basically done.
So I could start my own Protestant church, get a bunch of subscribers.
Yeah, more or less like a YouTube channel.
Yeah, subscribe and
Subscribe to my church.
Tax free.
let's turn this podcast into a Protestant religion.
Yeah, tax free, but
Tax free subscribers, they pay us.
that was the big kick up because like Right Bus went bust.
It bust.
Did that change the name of it to something else?
Well,
Right, bust or not?
It got bought over, I think, by like JCB or something.
There was another crowd.
Juicy big cocks.
That doesn't.
Bust or not?
JCB.
Juicy cock boobs. Is that what you're telling me, Oren?
So, I think there was another one. Is this one? There was another one. I can't remember what they're originally called, but they changed the name to like PTL, which is like Praise the Lord.
Yes.
And then like, yeah, I can't remember what.
Pass the lube. That's what I think it sounds like.
But I'd say it's like something like that. Like rich businessmen kind of do that. Like they start their own breakout part of the church and have their own church.
So it's like a wee pyramid scheme. It's like you work at Virgin Media and you make your way up and then get your own wee bunch of squad.
The way I look at it is it's like people that are in diffs. That boy will pay them off, but you're paying that boy the rest of your life.
Yeah, man, it's like that's interesting. I never knew that. That is very interesting.
Yeah. But like,
You actually imparted some knowledge in me.
yeah, there's another place. I think there's a place up in Korean does something similar.
Right.
The Vineyard.
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of hate for mentioning these churches, but
Fuck him.
I would like. I think. I don't think we're.
Not fuck 'em.
I don't think we're telling any lies. But like, I think that's true. Like, not 100%, but there is something about that.
They used to come out on a Friday after school and like hand like lollies
Interesting.
to all the kids.
Dude, what?
Yeah, and Friday evening, man, they'd just be like a bit like obviously all the kids and stuff would have congregated around like town
Yeah.
hall, but they just come out like hand out.
See, that's why they're trying to get them young. So the idea of that church like triggers a memory of lollipops and sweets, and you get them young. You can. That's what they say. Did Jesus not say that? Teach them about me young, so then they're with me the rest of their life.
You sure you're
Give them sweets outside primary school.
not mixed up the Hitler speech?
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Last time you gave out sweets outside of primary school, you got arrested.
Yeah. Thanks. Not allowed to talk about that for a few more months.
But yeah, no, I think there's like.
What about the clergy?
You can't do that in the Catholic Church now. It's just all owned by the Vatican.
It's like you follow our hierarchy. You're not allowed to break off your own.
Although
Well,
you probably are giving a percentage on the wee fucking basket they pass around.
do you know
and the
what?
candles.
The first time I realized that basket wasn't for charity, I was like, what? This is going towards the priest Netflix subscription. I was like, I don't want to pay for this shit. It's enough. What's that?
I wish I could have just fucking. I think I tried a couple times to left the fiber out of it, and then my mom just fucking threw it back in.
Bitch. You're going straight to hell for that one. I remember. Do you remember Confessions?
Lad, I've only been to confessions like twice in my life.
I ain't got shit to confess.
It
to
was
you,
all.
bitch.
I did my first confession, and then I did that one they made you do in sixth form,
I ain't no rat.
and that's the only time I've ever went to confessions.
Confessions is so silly because I remember I went in and they were like, just say something you did. And I was like, forgot to feed my fish. And he was like, say 9 Hail Marys. I was like, okay.
It's pretty funny though.
That seems like a lot.
It's pretty funny though. It's like you could literally murder someone, and they're like saying 9 Hail Marys.
No, I think if you.
No,
admit to-
that's not what confessions
I,
are
think,
for.
I don't think that's correct, Arn. You're like, wait a minute, what? No, there's your police sirens outside the house. You're like, oh shit, I need to go. Yeah, I think if you admit a murder, the priest is allowed to tell the police.
Yeah.
But I think was it not like a thing that they done this kind of like, you know, they kind of done
To
this
get dirt.
to get dirt on everyone in the town. So it's like,
That's what Scientology does.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh,
Shouldn't
it's
have
like
mentioned that.
it's like Scientology's. That's the first thing you do with Scientology.
You hold them wee fucking
You do
metal
you
bars
do
things.
confessions effectively. Wow, that's crazy.
So then it's like if you confess to everyone, they're like, "Aye, but that's nice. That was a nice wee story you told me. Do you want to put in a wee donation there?"
Yeah, this will make God happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's like it seems like such a scam because right, so you're born with original sin. They're like you're born a sinner, but luckily we have the exact thing you need to make you not a sinner and get into heaven. They're like, what are the chances? Like it's such a scam.
Like,
Like,
how much does it cost? How much do you have?
yeah,
Exactly that.
yeah. Only your fucking soul and all your happiness. I do think there's definitely like good benefits to religions and shit, but obviously, like I think people have just jumped on them and turned them into
Oh, they all turn
money-making
into money
businesses.
rackets. Huh?
Yeah, it's just that people are just
like the original message is always good, but like it's a good like laws they live by.
yeah.
Like,
The base
just, like,
message is
don't-
always decent.
Don't lie, don't steal, don't
Be good.
cheat, die.
Yeah.
But then
But they're
somewhere
like-
it gets twisted when a lot of money gets involved.
I think
It's
money
never like-
just turns people cuckoo, lad.
Yeah, but it's not really like it's like the original message is cool, great, but then it's like the actual churches and stuff never stick to any of that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The American, what do you call the American?
Mega churches.
Mega churches, man.
Dude, put up some of the video that they're
Is that
fucking
is that the Mormons?
No. Like these mega churches, like they fill like stadiums and people are playing guitars and they've all got, the priests always have like. There's an Instagram.
That's kind of more that place in Koreans is more that kind of thing.
It's like almost like a concert.
Uh,
It's just
Well,
basically
that'd be appealing though.
yeah, but it's like a new modern way to appeal.
Jesus.
Look at that, lad. And there's like rock music and lad. There's an Instagram page.
Imagine the Odyssey fold out every Sunday for church.
I know Father Corrigan. I think he's actually dead already. But that's just the first that came to my head. But there's an Instagram page called like shoes of shoes of mega church preachers or something like that there, and it just keeps posting all the shoes they're wearing, like the the Jordans and the prices of them and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, it'd be like a Creed concert.
Yeah, man, the money they make.
They're Christian rock. And do you know who? Apparently, Evanescence is Christian rock.
Well, if it is,
What do you call your man? Yeah,
I'll go to that
guy
church.
Here,
have you seen that video of him being called out for buying a jet?
Yeah.
He looks like a demon.
I think I've actually seen this fella too.
He's like, God wanted me to purchase that jet. You're like, did he?
Oh, Pastor, sorry, I don't.
Did you ever hear the old boy? I think he was in like New York or something, and he fucking convinced all these people that the world was going to end and got them to like sign over all their assets and send them money and all. And then the world didn't end. So, and they were like, "Oh, are you going to give us our stuff back?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah, no, because what they do then, they go, "Oh, wait, we got the message wrong. It's next year."
But sure, that happened like so. You had the 2012 one, which was like the Mayan calendar one. And then there was one recently with the solar eclipse thing.
Solar eclipse. There was religions that believed that was the end.
But I remember specifically the what do you call it one, the
2012?
The 2012 one, man. Like I remember we were all sitting up in Belfast, like doing what students do, and then fucking like the news was reporting the whole time about being like, oh, they believe this area is gonna like lift off from the earth and reporting from them, and it's all these mad stories. Yeah. You're like, you know, what the fuck? Like, but they're there just in case. And then as soon as it kind of passed, they're like,
let's go home.
Let's pretend we never done this.
Well, what about the Rocks movie, 2012?
Yeah, it was based on. Well, I think every generation of people believe they're living in the end times.
Yeah.
And technically, we are all living in the end times. It's going to end eventually. It's just one little big long ending.
My life ended 10 years ago.
Lad, your life is pathetic. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
How dare you have that's the video. How dare you have the audacity to call it life? I'm just kidding. Not there about this here fucking dickhead. Like, this preacher.
God wanted him to have Tyler Perry's jet.
We'd just like to ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial. Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons.
If I flew commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing.
How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen.
Call out,
I
bitch.
paid. You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
Certainly. Well, if you'd like to come out here, I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off
I
guard.
love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah. Now, thank you, Lord. Help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question. A lot of people think it's unbecoming for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. We have brought over 122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, my question then, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes.
Do you ever use
Such a fucking
Just like
charmer.
your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Look at that
We
finger.
wrestle not.
Finger would scare the life out of
Man,
me.
he looks
flesh
like a
and
demon.
blood.
To those critics that say that a preacher should not be living a life of luxury, what is your response to that?
They're wrong. But when you go back to the Bible,
God sake.
it's
Buy
full
that
of
shit.
wealth. And it's full of miracles and signs and wonders. And it's full of goodness. And it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth. Those are the demons, not the people. I love the people.
Thank you so much for your time
What's your
today.
Yeah, he's such a fucking insane cunt. But you can see he's like quite.
demonic.
But you can see him like trying to use like charismatic tactics there. Obviously, when it was getting into areas he didn't want to talk about, I love your eyes. Do you know what I mean? crazy bastard.
Is that what you're gonna say if someone heckles you?
Hey,
I love
your
eyes.
eyes.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
God told me to buy that jet. That's what he said. If you look in the Bible, it's like it's full of wealth and shit. That's wild, man. I think there is another video of him saying something like, "Oh, it was a good
Oh, man,
deal.
like, there's-
It was a good deal, so why wouldn't God?"
I think it's the same video, but it goes on for like 12 minutes.
Yeah,
But
he's like, God, fucking moved me towards that good
So
deal.
what
jet."
church is he?
Oh, it's probably just one of those
Mega churches?
churches.
what was his name again?
I've seen videos of him before.
What are the comments? He is the demon. You can see it in his eyes. I saw.
He's one of those lizard people.
Yeah, man, he does. He looks kind of fucking scary. Like,
Mike, no, that's
Kenneth
not.
Copeland.
get
Kenneth
it?
Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland Church. American Evan.
The evangelists.
Televangelist.
Tell-
Oh, that's true. There's not a fucking.
Dude, that's Bill Burr about. He's like, these people, when they're preaching, they close their eyes because they can't even believe their own bullshit. They can't look at it.
Did you ever see the ones of like people phoning in, like taking the piss out of him and stuff? On
No.
the air? Like,
He probably doesn't even catch on. They're taking the piss.
Oh, lad, I was just you're talking about people phoning on the shows. I was listening. I seen a clip of I think the show's like on Channel 5 called The Right Stuff. This boy takes callers and this boy rings in. It's like I can't mind exactly what they were talking about, but just at the end I was like, does that not make you happy or something? I was like, no. He was like, no, that bitch of an ex-wife, Nancy, or
I think
something.
I know what you're talking about.
And then
just
it's
goes
like,
off on his wife.
yeah, he just rings on all the time. Just they call his ex-wife a bitch, and then they're like, "Oh, block that number." And then the next caller's him under a different number. He's like, "Yeah, just I'd say that my ex-wife Nancy's a bitch." And he's like,
Yeah,
what
there's a
the
big compilation video of him like ringing in like 10 different times, and he always like kind of lures them, and they think he's talking about what they want to talk about. And then he goes off on his wife. Yeah, man.
But so what made you want to find out about Protestants and
It's like
Catholics?
it's interesting. I still want to learn more.
Let's go back. Let's
Fuck it. Do you know what? Like
this is
pictures of this guy just remind me of like the evil people in fucking The Purge. The Purge is a movie that generally freaks me out because as I'm watching it, I'm like, I believe this could happen.
That's not a million miles away.
Man, I think it would just take like a good few a bit of television propaganda to convince people it's the right thing to do, and everyone would be like, "Yeah, fuck y'all."
I just think it would be politicians that end up dying.
I mean, well, all it would take is one side to say this is a good idea. The other side would say it's a bad idea. So then, like all these, because they've said it's a bad idea, everyone on this side will automatically go, "It is a good idea. You suck." Do you know what I mean?
I've never actually really watched the Purge movies.
Oh, lad, they're fantastic. People would, I don't know if they've got it reviewed well, but I always thought they were amazing. I watched Civil War, that new one. The new movie Civil War. It's basically
Captain America.
Nope.
24
Oh.
or 828, what is it?
A24, yeah. It's basically just like the America's went into a civil war, but it's based. It follows this journalist, this war journalist. So it's like doesn't fall on each side. She's just like I just report, I take pictures, send them to the papers, and they come up with a fucking story. But it's a good movie. Like,
I think if there was a civil war in America, the Confederates would win that one.
who are the Confederates?
They're like the
The
Southerners.
Southerners.
Yeah.
Well, they've got all the
They've got all the guns.
freaking guns.
Yeah, and they hate liberals.
Do you know what though? If a civil war does break out soon, they're like, see, this is why we need our freaking guns.
Oh, that'd be the end of America.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Do you think a civil war?
China would just overtake them and Russia and
I
that?
feel like they're the closest they've ever been in recent times of getting to a civil war.
Who, America?
Yeah.
Oh,
It seems so heated at the moment.
But was there not like something that's like the average length of an empire is so many 100 years, whatever it is? Like America's like 2 years off that.
Yeah, America's team.
No, well, I think normally you get like 600 or 700 years, do they not?
Fighter. How long did Rome get? Because that was like
Rome
it's like the blueprint of empires.
Rome was a long time, and then the British had a fucking really long reign too.
But all empires do come to an end. So
Britain kind of
250 years.
250 and a lot of Americans, yeah. Are they not just what? How long has America been? How long has that shit been popping off?
when was the Boston Tea Party?
That was
Oh,
a
lad,
fantastic party.
I would vote for RFK actually, just purely on the fact of his videos are cool as fuck. It's just him lifting weights, being like,
He's big and he's jacked.
playing like
He's got
rock music.
He's
I was
taking that zinc. His fucking tea levels are optimal. They're optimized. He's optimized his tea.
I'd honestly go RFK or Trump. I wouldn't even think of Biden.
No, well, Biden, I think like there's America's 246 years old, and they say an average empire goes for 250 years, which is wild. That's pretty cool. Like.
Yeah, but lad,
It's
I think
cool.
if RFK gets in power, that'd be cool.
Well, see, lad, they don't want him in power because he wants to
Man, your president fucking benching 120 kilo.
exactly that, but he wants to get pharmaceuticals out of politics because like a lot of the parties right now are sponsored by pharmaceuticals.
Well, then he's just going to end up like his dad.
That sounded like a fucking.
Not as-
He's gonna end up like his fucking dad.
No,
It was his
no,
uncle.
his
His
dad-
uncle
his
and his
dad-
dad
his
got
dad got
assassinated
shot.
as well.
Because
I think.
JFK got assassinated, then RFK Senior got assassinated.
Yeah, and he basically says that it was one of. Sure, did they not?
They had an uncle that died recently that was a politician. I think he was going to run, but they threatened him. I think it was to do. There's a big conspiracy that his granda made his money through bootlegging with the mob. So
Bootlegging the nuts corners.
So when like JFK got into power,
Yep.
they used his dad. The mob used his dad to sway ways to favor them.
And
but
then he was like-
once the other boy died, they all went. I think RFK's dad went after the mob then.
Sure, guy, because JFK was like, we're going to get rid of shut down secrecy between the military industrial complex as well. He says, like, they're basically running the fucking country.
Yeah.
And they still are between them and, like, pharmaceuticals. Like, that's where all the money for these politicians goes to. So they basically have to do what they want or they're not getting the power.
I think it was something like the CIA worked with the mob. Like, that's a conspiracy theory.
Martin Luther King's family sued the CIA for killing him and they won.
Oh, aye.
That's crazy, like, when I found that out.
I think it was the CIA killed Malcolm X as well.
Yeah, because, like, sure, the fucking...
I don't...
It was the same with the hippies and stuff.
Yeah, that was just about to say that. Have you ever heard of that book, Chaos? So it's basically about a guy who studied the fucking Charles Manson situation for like 20 years of his life. And basically what he discovered was the hippies were actually gaining favor amongst America. They were making a difference because they were going against the war. And the fucking, like, the CIA was like, well, we need people to be pro-war, so we need to villainize these hippies. So they basically set up that situation with Charles Manson, convinced him to get a pile of people to do crazy shit, go out, kill people. And then instantly they were like, look, hippies are terrorists number one. And then everyone was like, right, let's go to fucking war, fuck hippies.
See what Putin did in Russia? It was like, if you form a mob to protest, then you immediately get arrested. So, like, the KGB, like, if anyone's protesting individually, they'll just get, like, send 10 of their boys in to turn it into, like, a big massive protest and just arrest the person.
Should Americans do that too?
Americans do that. They're not like that. They escalate. They've been known to escalate situations to make them violent.
Yeah, peaceful protests and stuff like that. They're just like shut down straight away. And
Just get someone to throw one rock through
Yeah.
the window, and then that kicks the whole thing off.
Yeah, and then once that kicks off, people are like in that mob mentality.
There is such a fine line between like a peaceful protest and it just takes like one person just to do something like that, just to make it flip.
I know. Like, I like
Turn
that.
it into a riot.
Yeah. I know, and it's crazy. Like, sure, I don't know if this is like the conspiracy territory, but like around them times of, like Black Lives Matter protests that like turned into fucking riots and stuff, people were going around with like videos before the protest started and they were like, someone has left pallets of bricks all over the street. They're like, why are these here? Like, just big pallets of bricks the whole way through the street. Almost like, here's weapons if get this crazy, like, or if you need it.
Yeah, like
But it's probably like it's one of those things. People are like, that's conspiracy, and you're like, well, it makes sense if they want. It would like get the result they wanted. They're like, we just make this
not do that way.
make them look violent.
make them look violent.
Way Wall Street and stuff as well. Remember the Occupy Wall Street thing?
That's right. It was a big massive protest as
What
well.
was that?
Oh, there was a really good documentary about all this, man. About the 4chan crack and how it had like a massive implication.
That's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah. It was so,
I need to get into that.
let's see what it's called.
Oh fuck! I had another point, but I can't remember. It was maybe about the. Oh, why they said there was some guy on, and he was like, if you
Anti-social network.
the anti-social network traces the origins of QAnon to 4chan. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it's madness.
I must actually check that out. It's a good documentary.
Yeah.
And they were tied into like fucking Occupy Wall Street.
Oh,
Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of these things like all kind of started on the internet.
Well, you see, I think that's like a reason they want to shut all this shit down because like the fucking. Do you remember they hit GameStop right in their fucking wallets? Like by just what did they all like tanked the stock?
Oh, did you ever watch that money? That movie. It's called Dumb Money.
No,
With Seth Rogen and all that. It's
is
actually
that basically about
like
GameStop?
he was one of the hedge funds that were backing it to go bust, and he had billions on it. And then your man fucking got everybody to back GameStop, and it just kept shooting up, and people lost billions.
I think they exposed that it was like essentially like over leveraged, like illegally over leveraged, where it was like all these fucking hedge funds and stuff like that there were shorting it more than what, like say
Was it even possible?
like we're shorting like 110% worth of the stock. Like we only have 100% of the stock. So
Yeah.
it's like they were shorting it over that.
But like, and it just showed how fucking fixed it is as well. Because when GameStop or them people did that, did they not just like block all their accounts and go, "No, you're not getting that money"?
No, Robin Hood, they like stopped. I think they were backed by a hedge fund, and I think the boy told them they stopped trading it and don't let anyone catch
But that's
it.
so fucked up. So the people can't fight back, and then they're like, "No, fuck out, you're not allowed to do that. That's not fair."
But there was something about Robin Hood, like you didn't have to have the money or something, like in your account. Or I don't know. That was just weird.
I was
how
watching
they
some
did it.
TikToker, and he was saying like, because obviously, you know, like he was like, we're getting really fucking like fuck the system type thing here." But this TikToker was saying he was like, they analyzed how much money was lost during that solar eclipse for all businesses because everyone just stopped buying shit and just looked up, and it was like something like 700 either mil or bill in like an hour. And they're like, if everybody just stopped doing everything or unsubscribed from all their subscriptions for one day all at the same time, you could like tank so many companies.
Sure,
Just destroy them. Like,
Sure, see, whenever like the Queen died, did that not like really fuck up the British economy
yeah, look at this.
for like what 10 days or something?
To put things into perspective, based on analysis of the Bureau of Labour Statistical Data, outplacement company, blah, blah, blah,
2017. So
in 2017, estimated that lost productivity from a 2017 solar eclipse cost the US businesses nearly 700 million. That was just people stopping to look up.
How much money did the British economy lose when the Queen died? Like I think they predicted like everything would just stop for like 10 days.
But like that just shows how much like power massive groups people have, because like we're starting a fucking
revolution.
a revolution here, boys. But like,
Quick, back to the fart jokes.
yeah, like, but I mean, like, see if everybody
From
just
fart jokes to taking down Wall Street.
yeah, but see if everybody all at once just organised and decided not to pay something, you could completely destroy any company you wanted. Like
Don't be saying that.
theoretically, as a joke, hypothetically as a joke. This is satire, obviously.
But I think whenever the Queen passed away, like it was like a pile of businesses just stopped. 2.3 billion.
Yep.
The Department of Culture, Media and Sports estimated it would cost the economy 2.3
Oh, no,
billion.
Yeah.
Although it's in
That's $2.6 billion.
But then you wonder where
$2.6
the
billion
fuck it
dollars.
What?
You wonder where the fuck they pull these numbers from. Like,
No, but like I think the Queen was like displayed and was it Westminster Abbey or something for the country to mourn. So like everyone was queuing up, and there were some people trying to skip the line because
Holly Willoughby and what's his name?
Philip Schofield
Skip the lane. And like everybody fucking like David Beckham waited for like 2 days or something like that.
David Beckham sat there and waited. I would have actually loved to be in that line behind David Beckham. I'd be like, I fucking
David. And he's like, you fuck up, lad. You're like, we've 18 hours together, David.
like he wouldn't leave either. Cause,
Do you like football, David?
But
I do, obviously.
he'd just be such a cool guy. I think David Beckham's cool as fuck.
All right.
Like he'd be such a cool guy to talk to. Like,
Yeah, I'd say it would be cool, yeah. What makes you think it'd be cool? What would you ask him about?
well, whenever I was younger, like my whole family supported Man United, so that was my guaranteed team. And I vaguely remember him sort of playing for United and stuff because my brother would have watched it.
Yeah.
And he was like the golden boy that
David
whenever I was
Beckham
growing
like
up.
do you remember there
Him
was
and
like,
Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes, they were the only ones I knew.
Do you remember there was like controversy, like David Beckham started painting his nails? Do you remember that? Everyone started like losing their minds. Yeah.
I watched that documentary of his.
What, based on painting his
No, he is like a Netflix
Is it
documentary.
good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you know
man.
who's actually hilarious, dude? His wife, Victoria
Oh, yeah.
Beckham. Like, she is so funny. Like,
You would have thought she was just stuck up.
No,
No,
like-
but she seems like she'd be actually be good at crack.
there's fucking like compilations of her on YouTube, just all the funny shit she says. She's like fucking hilarious. Like, so dry British humor. Like,
Their son gets some stick.
yeah, it's
Brooklyn.
because every like other month he's like, I'm gonna be a chef. I'm gonna
and
be a
then-
fucking.
Then he's like makes a fucking grilled cheese,
That's right.
and then once it's grilled and all, he takes a wee flamethrower torch to it and like just burns it even more, then starts scraping it.
I don't know.
But like one,
David Beckham roast the life out of him too.
yeah, lad, I seen a video of him, and do you know the big wheels of cheese? He was making pasta on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, like in the restaurants, they fucking cook it on that big wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it needs a bit more salt. And they were like, lad, why the fuck are you putting salt on $1,000 wheel of cheese? Like,
It's probably tastes alright. Like,
like what the fuck? It was like, put it on a plate first before you add it to the cheese. Like,
he's such a Napo baby. Do you know Napo babies?
yeah.
Do you know what? They're
His
like,
wife's meant it.
Who's his wife?
I don't know her name, but I just know, I'm pretty sure they're like her granddad or dad's like a billionaire.
do you know what though? Like, it would obviously your life would be set, but being an Napo baby would suck because
Oh,
couldn't
fuck,
do-
it'd be class.
I mean, it would be fucking awesome. But if you tried to do anything, it would suck. Because everyone's like, "Fuck up." Like,
Well,
I'm gonna
that,
be a director. Shut the fuck up.
that happens to me anyway. People just tell me to fuck up on a daily basis.
Yeah, but it's like it's never a job. Like they're not like I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna start a good honest construction firm. It's always like all of them just happen to be drawn to the arts.
Sure,
I was meant to be a DJ in Sweden.
he released a book, a photography book, and all professional photographers roasted it. They're like, these are shit.
Oh Jesus!
But like, no, lad. So
But wait, are we
this has
wrapping
been-
it up?
this has
No?
been
I
so,
thought
this
so.
has been such a all over the place podcast.
It's good. I liked it, bro.
Real
I like
conspiracy.
learning.
James trying to start a revolution.
Can I also
Revolution to shaft it.
Revolution the Shafted Brothers?
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Revolution to Cuba. Fucking can I see one more thing about the Protestants and Catholics? I'm sorry. I'm just actually enjoying learning here.
I imagine all the stuff I just told you was a lie.
Could well be, my friend.
I actually think it is true what I said to you there. But
I bet you a fire. You can't even remember what you've said to me.
no, about them, you can basically pay people that are in deafs.
Oh,
and
that
then
bit. That bit is cool.
Like, I mind learning that in school.
So let's go up to the comparison board. Jesus.
It all falls under Christianity, though. So, like, it is effectively the same message.
Read scriptures, the Bible. Protestants, the Bible. Old Testament. Knox version. So the Protestants usually King James. Catholics are usually the Knox version. I haven't even heard of that.
Johnny Knox.
Johnny
Johnny
Knoxville
Knoxville.
Book of Jesus. I
Oh.
read that. He's like starts every story like Jackass. He's like, welcome to the Bible. Today we're gonna stone some heathen. This is the one where we stone a heathen. Or listen to a bush that's on fire. Marriage. The holy union of man and woman. Protestants, man and woman.
Oh, James, you're
Divorce
you're a
permitted?
sinner.
The Protestants are allowed to get divorced.
But we're allowed to get annulled.
No, it's basically the same thing.
The church has to grant it, basically. But lad, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to get married in either.
Fine. Don't want to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Belief in God, monotheistic, omnipresent, omnipotent, loving creator. And what are the
Oh, dude, can I,
and the Protestants is the same. So it's the same God.
would you be like? Do you know that Key and Peele skit whenever they're protesting for like gay marriage and then
Yeah.
it gets passed and then
Well, now I don't want it.
He's like, is it Michael Key? He's like, yeah, we've just been out protesting, working hard, and then it's like your boy Jordan Peele. He's like, we're getting married, and he's like, hold on, hold on, maybe
Oh, yeah.
we have to like get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah, oh, it's
would
his
you be? Would
boyfriend.
you be like that?
No, but see, I've thought about it, and I'm like, I actually don't know. Like, what is this? Isn't even trying to shut it down. I generally don't know. Like, what is the actual point of marriage?
I don't think there's as much a point.
Like, what is the actual benefit? to it?
I think there's actually more benefit being a single parent now
Yeah,
than
like-
there is being getting married.
Like, what is the genuine benefit of getting? Like, is there something that gives you an advantage over just being in a couple?
Like, I think it used to be like you got like tax relief and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think you can set it up
but
now
like-
that you don't need.
but
Like,
like
you can
single-
become off better single, can't you?
Single
Read it.
I read it.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
like single parents here get like free houses.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even if you're in a couple, like, wouldn't it be better not just to go, let's just, like, say you want to have a marriage, let's just have a big party where we say we're going to be in a relationship, or this is celebrating our union. But, like, the marriage seems like so much effort.
Like people spend like 20, 30, 40
Yeah,
grand on it.
it's become a fucking, it's just a big show day at this point. But it looks so, like, much effort, and it looks exhausting.
Number one reason is the most logical next step.
This was written by a woman. It's clearly the better idea. I'm just kidding. Financial benefits. Marriage can have some financial benefits. This applies to traditional marriages around the world. Some people use marriage to pool resources together, like livestock. Some cultures, financial transactions will occur before or during a marriage, blah, blah, blah. But surely you can just set up a joint bank account, no matter who the fuck you are. Like,
Well, I don't know, but like if you really want, you could just like transfer each other money.
yeah. Joint insurance coverage. Okay, health insurance is an excellent example of this. And depending on your plan, not only you and your spouse, same coverage.
Essentially, so far they're just describing economies of scale, just from like, if you do shit together, it's cheaper.
Yeah,
But I think
when
it
marriage,
used to be
when the government first got involved, like in marriage, was there not some reason of was just like it's easier for the consensus?
yeah, but like I think at one point in time, like it was more beneficial, but now like you get like single parent homes and social housing so much more accessible.
Yeah, but I mean, I think when it first started, there was like, is this just the converge two families and move around our project? But that doesn't really happen. No one really gives a shit about that anymore.
Yeah,
If anything, spouses try to avoid seeing each other's families.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but no, I don't know. It's like I don't know what the real benefits are now.
But yeah, like, I'm generally just asking as out of pure curiosity.
I think it's like one of them things. It's very subjective kind of benefits. Like nobody's really giving you.
Nobody's giving me something that's like, oh shit, yeah, I need that.
But I think in some of the other like countries and stuff around the world, like there is a lot of benefits to getting married in terms of like you get, like as you say, like tax rebates, you get like grants and stuff.
I think America tried to push that a lot more, but like they, in terms of like the healthcare and stuff, like they have theirs is all privatized, so like they have to. If you want to get somebody's healthcare, you need to be married to them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like over here we have the NHS and all that there, so
Maybe not for long.
before that implodes on itself.
Yep.
But yeah,
Fair. Learned a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give this will be out Monday. I need to give out a shout to the Terrace Laughs again. Both doing really well. 24th, 25th. Just buy your tickets. Tickets still going. Colin Geddes, Colin Murphy. Terrace's second birthday. We're gonna have a big party over 2 days. It's gonna be lots of fun. I'm gonna get drunk. And are you coming?
Man,
You
when
get
is it?
your ass to the Terrace, my friend.
When is it?
Next Wednesday, Thursday. Come on either day.
I might be able to get the one of them anyway.
Yeah, it'll be good fun, man. I'm emceeing on the Thursday, I think. So yeah, come on down.
Maybe try and get down to the Thursday
Have
show
some
then.
beers with me.
I want to go to
your
this.
cousin.
When are you doing the boxing?
I can't remember. June. I think
need it.
it's the 26th of June, but it doesn't matter me saying that because it's sold out anyway.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah,
Oh
lad.
shit! I was looking to go to that.
Yeah, lad. You, Corey, Fergal have all been like talking about it, and I'm like, fuck! I thought you saw tickets.
No, lad. I
sold
don't.
out the day it was released.
I don't even. I just thought they announced the fights. I didn't realize that they fucking.
Oh, they announced the thing months ago. Well, not months ago, like maybe coming up to like a month ago.
Maybe I know a guy I could get me in.
No, not me.
Oh, what?
Just kidding.
I would rather die than let you in.
See, I don't know how many tickets because of a few people like you, obviously Corey, Fergal, are all looking in. Pete,
Oh, well, I need
Scott
to
wants
get
to go.
Julie one as well.
Julie wants to go. Darryl wants to go. Kelly wants to go. So I'm like, I don't know how many friggin' free.
Can I walk out? Can
You're
we
just gonna have to fight for it.
Can we just be? Can we do a boxing match?
Box match to get the tickets to come to my boxing match.
Ah, well, a wrestling match. maybe
Wrestling.
more
Okay,
so.
we'll do that.
But
And the North Coast lads.
Well, I'll go grappling.
everyone's allowed to go grappling except Peter, because he'll win the tickets.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you're off. Peter, just stay.
Maybe
here.
it's like set up something that like none of us are excellent.
Fight to the death.
Table or fucking badminton.
Lad, what we'll do like a Hunger Games. There'll be a table in the middle of a field filled with weapons.
Yes.
And we all run and grab the weapons.
Everyone dies, and I'm like, I can't remember what we set that up for.
Winner gets the ticket.
It just gets so crazy.
Yeah, like people, like there's be machetes, canes. It'd be so
It's like,
funny.
just chop someone's head off. Oh my god!
Everyone's dead.
Everybody's
We could
dead.
be your walkout crew. Oh, you should.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll
You should
just
do it like
they're all my walkout crew. All 20 of them?
My entourage.
Yeah, like pure like I'll come out like McGregor.
No, come
and just
out
they're all
like-
walking behind me like.
Do you ever see that? Go and look up that photo of Magic Johnson coming out in the NBA Finals with everyone. Comes out in this big fur coat, lad.
Maybe I might
With like
actually
Michael Jackson and Jack Nicholson and all.
shit, lad.
Michael or walkout photo.
Oh shit.
Maybe I am going to have to.
Look at this photo, like. You got
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Madonna, Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, and Prince.
Prince?
Jack Nicholson.
Is that a real photo?
Yeah, lad, this is a real photo. Like, Magic Johnson was massive in the 80s.
It is. I was about to say it doesn't. That doesn't even look real.
It has to be real. This photo is real.
False. Well, I'm saying that again. This is like one of these fucking fact check websites that
Nah, lad, that's real.
No, but the only reason,
also said the COVID vaccines are safe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh shit! We're hitting
nah,
all the
lad,
fucking points here in this
this
episode.
photo has to be real.
No, but like that looks like a photo of Madonna from like of the front page or something. Like
Well,
Mike Tyson's
But
100%
this
for a
is,
shot
lad,
there.
this is the NBA playoffs. Like, this is a big
Do you
deal.
know what? I think like those photos are real. I think it actually happened, but that
And
photo itself looks fake.
Like Jack Nicholson was always at the LA Lakers games. Eddie Murphy would have been floating about that time.
Real or not, I need to recreate that photo.
No, see, lighting wise, that doesn't.
Yeah, like it looks off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But apparently it was something as well.
Madonna's shoulder has a random.
Apparently, Magic Johnson brought Michael Jackson to an LA Lakers match, and the whole place, like Michael Jackson had to leave because the whole place wasn't even paying attention to the match. They were all going mad at fucking
Yeah, that's
Michael
what
Jackson
he was.
being there. Like, he was that big a superstar. But
Michael
lad,
Jackson and Magic Johnson.
you need to recreate that photo. Get a fur coat.
I want to
and
get a
walk
big
out.
fur coat.
Get an
Yeah.
entourage. Well, we just DM celebrities and see who replies. See if we get McGregor walk out.
I might go walk out.
Maybe just say, Mr. McGregor, please, will you walk out with me?
Will you walk me down the?
Will you walk me
Will
down
you
the
give
aisle?
me away?
That'd be so
You're
funny.
like, fuck up.
But
Down
listen,
the fucking what's his bar called?
the Forge.
Black Forge.
But I tell me, you give him a fiver.
I might do it for fiver. Yeah. I'll offer him a fiver. There's
Offer him
a
a fiver.
everybody at the minute. Like every time
You should get Paul Hughes to walk you out.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
But every time fucking McGregor puts up a photo, like everybody's commenting under, being like, "Why the fuck do you look?" He looks different every single Instagram photo he's ever put up in the past while.
He's fucking.
His face either bloated, it's skinny, he looks drunk, or just like it looks like his old self all of a sudden. It's very strange.
But like, is he?
He's got his fight with Michael Chandelier.
Yeah, Michael Chandelier.
Yep.
Oh,
Isn't that it, Michael Chandler?
Chandler, yeah.
When is that?
I think it's like
UFC 303 or something like
maybe
that?
around the same time as your fight, lad.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe he will walk you. Maybe he'll ask you to walk him out.
Maybe, lad.
Maybe.
It's like local comedian James McKegney.
This-
He's like, oh my God, James McKegney's going to walk me out to the Michael Chandelier fight in Vegas or something.
Yeah, I'd say you could do it.
I'd say you're probably right.
That'd be pretty funny, lad.
Let's just, don't you dare touch my nipples. Let's call it there.
What? Don't you? touch
Let's call it. The podcast is over now. That's what I'm
Is
saying.
it?
Yeah, I didn't make that sound so shocked. You looked terrified that I said that.
I
I
thought-
was like, let's just call it there. And you're
I
like,
thought that's just because I heard your finish.
no.
Right,
That's
guys,
just-
this has been
thanks
episode,
for
episode
watching.
9.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm Aaron.
I'm James.
It's Jay.
See you later, guys.
Jay the gay.
Shafted. Do, shafted.